Shabbat Shalom. In this week's Torah portion, Eikev, Moses retells the events that have happened in the book of Exodus through the book of Numbers, including the manna and the golden calf and Aaron's death. It ends with Moses making promises about the land of Israel that will remain true only when the Israelites follow God's laws. Hayom is the very first word in the next Torah portion, and it was the last word in the previous Torah portion. And so we know the essence of the importance of this moment, Hayom. One of my favorite verses is in this parsha. And now, O Israel, what does the Lord your God demand of you? Only this: to revere Adonai your God, to walk in God's paths, to love God, to serve God, your God, with all your heart and soul, keeping God's commandments and laws, which I enjoin upon you today for your good. Deuteronomy chapter 10, verses 12 and 13. I love the phrase, what is it that God requires of us? Only this. Only this. That's all we got to do. The answer is relatively simple. We are an inquisitive people. We strive to understand the meaning behind the words. We simply cannot read a text that instructs us to walk in God's paths. We seek to define what it means to walk in God's paths. How should we actively live a life walking in God's paths? Judaism teaches us to keep asking questions. Faced with the difficulty of explaining the very personal emotions of reverence and love, generations of commentators have emphasized the observance of commandments as the essence of the verse, focusing on the flood of laws Judaism has developed. However, with this concentration, we run the risk of eclipsing its simple message. And that message is this: every hour, every moment is distinct from the next since the beginning of time. Likewise, every person is unique from any other person, and one is unable to accomplish what another can. This is fundamental in understanding each individual's obligation in this world, that each individual should have total clarity of what God demands of him or her. Only this. It's up to us. Eikev asks us to become softer, more vulnerable, and more flexible, if only we listen to the laws in this Torah portion. Only this.